let's get started. Hello everybody, it's time again for the Monday market update from Mark at Portland Homes for Cars at Keller Williams. It's been an interesting week. It's the week of November 29th. We've just finished the Thanksgiving holiday, which of course effectively took out 2 to 3 days of the week. I will say it was an interesting week for sure. As expected, our numbers and activity have gone down. However, they've gone down in many ways, and I think there's a unique opportunity at the end I'll mention. Let's start. First of all, every week I look at the number of active listings in the market. As of this morning, we had 1,969. Why is that significant? Because just 7 weeks ago, at the second week in October, we were at 2,894. We're down 40% from just 7 weeks ago. That's a huge drop. We normally see a drop for the holidays, but that's a substantial, statistically significant drop. 40% of the inventory is gone. Well, that means buyers have been working hard to buy those homes, and there's not much selection left. The number of new homes that are added this last week, being Thanksgiving week, only 204 homes. We've been typically tracking for the last 7 weeks between 450 to 525 homes per week of new homes coming on the market. So that's 204. That's less than half as many in the last week. Well, it's a holiday weekend. Okay. How many have gone pending? Well, the buyers are still active. 514 homes went pending in the last 7 days. The previous week, 609, 617, 640. So somewhere around the 600 numbers, typically for the previous 7 weeks, but this week, 514. Now, how many homes actually sold last week? 364. That is down from our average of 587, 495, 478. So somewhere around that 500 point for the last few weeks, but down to 364. Again, about a 40% change. That's significant. Now, looking back, what I see as one of the greatest indicators of how the market's going is we look at the number of sold homes in the last rolling 30 days, i.e., if I say this morning we had 2,492 homes sold in the last 30 days, this is going to give us a trend line to see how we're doing. We can do the same for any of these other numbers that I mentioned, the active, new active, pending, and sold. But I want to look back at the last 30 days rolling numbers. In fact, back on October 11th, we had 2,605. It crept up November 1st up to 2,728. November 8th, 2,753. November 15th, 2,712. November 22nd, a week ago, 2,694. This week, we dropped 200 homes down to 2,492. So we're starting to see the trend of the number of sold homes decline. However, it's nowhere near as steep a trajectory downward as the number of new active listings on the market. What's your takeaway on this? We call this the inventory, the clearance rate. If a buyer were out looking at homes, how quickly would the supply of existing homes clear from the market? Right now, folks, we're looking at under 0.8 months. That's about 3 weeks of inventory. If no new homes come on the market at the current rate of sale, we'll sell everything in 3 weeks. That's not a lot of inventory for buyers. Now, I will say right now, we've also seen a little bump. We talked about it last week. There's a few more Zillow properties being put on the market as they're putting them out there to sell. So there's an opportunity to get out and find a home if you're a motivated buyer to get out in all this wonderful rainy November weather. Sure, there might be some opportunities. For sellers, it's okay to list during the holidays. Right now, there is so little competition that if you're thinking of putting on your home in the next 2 weeks, I would absolutely say do it. Why do I say that? Well, I just put a listing on the market on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And just this afternoon, on Monday, we took it pending. We had 11 buyers go through the open house on Saturday. We received multiple offers, and it went pending today over Thanksgiving weekend. So you can do this during the holidays. It takes a special touch, a special coach. Talk to me. I can help you with that. So those are the numbers this week. We'll have an update again next week once we move into December. If you have questions, you can always reach out to me, Mark Scholes, Portland Homes for Cars, 503-703-06 888-888-1818. Have a great day.